Good evening, and welcome to a Matthew Sloan public service announcement. This marks the first of a new series of public service announcements. I'm changing from the old PSA style, and allow me to explain why. As part of this new PSA, or public service announcement format, we're hoping to move away from the subversive nature of the old series. Part of the reason is that I've gotten a lot of complaints that people felt insulted. It's understandable, as I was throwing insults on purpose, hoping that people would catch the subtle sarcasm. Possibly it was a little too subtle. I'll accept that. The reason that I wanted to bring up condescension was that as a child, I grew up in the 80s. That's right, on weekday nights, I'd sit around and watch some fantastic primetime television like Growing Pains or The A-Team or Jeopardy! Part of the deal was that during those shows, they would show commercials. The commercials would advertise things like acid wash Levi 501s or Swatch watches or Nissan Stanzas. And all these products were very 1980s in and of themselves. And mixed in amongst the commercials were the more you know style public service announcements, or just regular public service announcements in which B-list celebrities like Kirk Cameron or Emilio Estevez or Mr. T in all of their mulleted, acid-washed goodness would describe for us the dangers of playing in old refrigerators or drinking Clorox or stabbing your sibling. The PSAs themselves were very condescending, with a heavy focus on the concept that we could not survive without heavy celebrity input to keep us from sticking our heads under a running lawnmower. The public service announcements made me feel that I was at risk constantly of dying due to my own stupidity. When it came upon me some 20 years later that I needed to bring a series of videos to you guys in which we live life together, thanks to my life experiences and those of the people around me, we would share and try to live in a Christian way that would keep us from spiritually getting our fingers cut off by a running lawnmower, spiritually getting locked in an old refrigerator. I immediately jumped into the thought that these old-timey public service announcements were the way to go. I mean, hey, I've already got the mullet. Why not have a little bit of smarmy added into the mix? So with this new series of public service announcements, I'm going to stop pretending that I know everything and that you don't get it. Instead, we're going to take a journey together. We're going to ride through life as a team. When I'm experiencing difficulties, I'll bring them up to you, and maybe some of you will experience those things as well and understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes I'll take information from other people or suggestions, and we'll talk about them to get together in a video format, because dialogue is an excellent way to go with video, right? Not so much. That's all right. Although I'll still be monologuing, hopefully it'll be alongside of you instead of from above shouting through a megaphone in my 1980s charismatic style. Thank you very much for dropping in this evening. Next week, hopefully, this new format will really take us to new places where we can experience life together. Thanks for dropping in.